For the second year in a row, Roman Reigns defends the undisputed WWE Universal Championship against Cody Rhodes at Wrestlemania. For the second year in a row, Roman Reigns goes into his match against Cody Rhodes as the betting underdog. But for the second year in a row, can Roman Reigns cause an upset, defeat Cody Rhodes, and remain champion as WrestleMania comes to an end? Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. And the WrestleMania 40 betting odds have been released. And not surprisingly, Cody Rhodes is favourite once again. The bookmakers have installed him as the favourite to leave WrestleMania 40 with the undisputed WWE Universal Championship belt around his waist or over his shoulder, or I don't know, as Goldust probably would, up his ass. It doesn't matter how he carries the belt. Bookmakers betting odds believe that Cody is going to be the champion. But that doesn't mean he will leave with the belt, because obviously we've seen last year he was favourite and he did not leave with the belt. So we'll talk a little bit more about the WrestleMania 40 odds in a second, but we're going to look at WrestleMania 59 and we're just going to see if they got the majority of their picks right. So overall with bookmakers, I think it was betfair.com, which is a UK bookmaker, but anyway, doesn't matter. Here's the WrestleMania 39 betting odds. They had Cody Rhodes favourite. They were wrong. At WrestleMania 39, Roman Reigns won. They had Rhea Ripley favourite. She did win, so 1-1. They had Asuka favourite to win the Raw Women's Championship. They were wrong there, so that's 1-2. They had Austin Theory favourite to beat Cena. That happened, 2-2. They had Finn Balor favourite to beat Edge. That's 2-3. Brock favourite to beat Omos. 3-3. Seth Rollins favourite to beat Logan Paul. They got that right. That's 4-3. Becky, Lita and Trish were favourites to win. They got that right. 5-3. Street Profits were favourites. They won. 6-3. Sheamus was favourite to win the Intercontinental Championship triple threat. That did not happen. So we're looking at 6-4 now. Dominic Mysterio favourite. He lost. So that is 6-5. In the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championship match, they had Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn favourites to defeat the Usos, and that actually happened. So 7-5. So the bookmakers, they do get more right than they get wrong, but it's not like they've got a great track record here. So, I mean, they got 7 right and 5 wrong, but it's not a massive swing. They're pretty damn close. So let's look at the betting odds this year and see who's being installed as the favourite. So according to betonline.ag, this is the current odds. Now, how the odds work are, if you are, let's say, minus 400, you need to put $400 on to win $100. But if you're plus 400, then putting $100 on will win you $400, plus obviously you get your stake back. So pretty simple there. Right, first match, Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch. Rhea Ripley is minus 400, Becky Lynch is plus 250. So Rhea Ripley, if you put $100 on Rhea Ripley, you're only winning $25, plus you get your $100 back. So a $25 profit if you bet Rhea Ripley. If you bet Becky Lynch, $100 on her would get you $250 as a win, plus your $100 back. So $350 in total. So Rhea Ripley here, a big favourite. You put 100 on Becky Lynch, in total you get $350 back. You put 100 on Rhea Ripley, and in total you only get $125 back. So not a lot of money to be made by betting Rhea Ripley, but a shitload of money to be made by betting Becky Lynch. But who's going to win? Probably, I don't know, probably Rhea Ripley, but she's had the belt for a year now. But WWE love these long title reigns. Rhea Ripley won the belt last year at WrestleMania. It's about time she lost the damn thing. But when you look at Gunther, when you look at Roman Reigns, I would not be surprised if they give Rhea Ripley a similar title run. I genuinely can see Rhea Ripley going into next WrestleMania, WrestleMania 41, still the champion. Unfortunately, we live in this era now where Triple H runs everything. He's running it into the ground, but look at all the title reigns. They're all boring as fuck. They're all long. How many, when you look at the dominant champions, how many times do they actually defend the belt in an important match that you feel they could actually lose? Not very often. You look at Reigns, you look at Gunther, you look at Rhea Ripley. How many times do you genuinely feel like their title could be lost? Very rarely, and that's because these long-ass title reigns are just dragged out. They book these champions as so dominant, and you're lucky maybe every 4 title defences, there might be one title defence where you think there's a chance they could lose. But for the most part, you just know they're not going to lose. I mean, Rhea Ripley, she's faced the likes of Selena Vega, that moron that they called up from Ivy Nile, that they called up from NXT, Fat Nia Jax. We knew that they weren't going to beat Rhea Ripley. So, yeah, those title defences have been garbage. I hate long title defences. Back in the day, a long title defence, Attitude Era, I mean, it would have been about 6 months. Ruthless Aggression Era, probably about 6 months. When John Cena had his long title reigns, they lasted like 7, 8 months, and it felt like a long, long time. But it's every time John Cena took somebody on, you did believe he could lose. You always felt every title defence was important, but not anymore. Anyway, up next we have Bayley. She is 1 to 2,000. Holy shit, she is minus 1,250, and Io Sky is plus 550. So yeah, Bayley coming in at 1,250 minus. So you have to put $1,250 on just to win $100. That's shocking. Io Sky, $100 on her would get you $650 back. So Io Sky, if you want to make money, then you want to bet Io Sky. There's not a lot of money, if any money, to be made on Bayley, and I don't have the calculations off the top of my head, but I believe that if you put $100, I'm trying to work out the odds here, if you put $100 on Bayley, you probably win $7.50. I think that's right. So you put $100 on Bayley, you get $7.50 back. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I think Bayley will win. I'm surprised Io Sky got this far as champion. I believe she will lose, but those odds are crazy. Anyway, up next, Drew McIntyre minus 300 versus Seth Rollins minus 200. And so far, out of the matches that have been listed, this is the closest one. So this could go either way. $100 on Drew, you're getting about $33 back. $100 on Seth Rollins, you're getting $200 back, then obviously plus your stake. So Rollins is the favourite, but so far this is the closest one to call. I probably think this is the closest match to call, to be honest. Although I am favouring Drew McIntyre. I'd say probably I would give Becky Lynch. Well, I would probably give Becky Lynch a better chance of beating Rhea than I would Seth of beating Drew. But, yeah, I mean, at this point, I just think Seth needs to lose the belt. That's another title reign that doesn't need to go any longer. And then, finally, we move on to the main event. Last year, Cody Rhodes was a 1 to 3 favourite. He was minus 300 against Roman Reigns. This year, he is minus 700. So, Cody Rhodes really expected to win. You put $700 on Rhodes, you get $100 back. You put $100 on Reigns, you get $400 back. So Reigns is the underdog, but keep in mind, he was the underdog last year, and he still won. I think Roman Reigns has only been the betting underdog twice before. I believe it once was against Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 39, and I think he was also the betting underdog when he took on Drew McIntyre in Cardiff. I believe this is the case. But yeah, Cody Rhodes, big favourite here. Surely they are going to finish the story. Surely, if Cody, they're not going to do Cody versus Roman Reigns 3 years in a row at WrestleMania. That can't happen. That cannot happen. Now, I know they're trying to maybe break a title reign. I think to beat Hulk Hogan's 4,000 day title reign, not 4,000 day, 4-year title reign, he needs to get to like SummerSlam. And they could have Cody Rhodes, I guess, rematch Roman Reigns at SummerSlam. But I think this Reigns title reign, no pun intended, has went on for so long, and that when he does lose, it's just going to be groundbreaking. When he finally loses, it's going to be like, holy shit, thank fuck. It's going to be such a relief. It's going to be a massive moment. There's no doubt about that. I think that moment has to happen at WrestleMania. I know the other pay-per-views are big. Survivor Series, SummerSlam, Royal Rumble, big pay-per-views. But I think that this Roman Reigns title feud has to come to an end at WrestleMania. I'm going to say Cody Rhodes wins. He has to win. Surely. They can't do a second match in a row and have the same outcome. I just don't see that happening. So there you go, guys. That's the betting favourites there for WrestleMania 40. Let me know what you think down below. I'll catch you in the next one. But yeah, surely this is the time where Cody Rhodes defeats Roman Reigns. If Roman Reigns defeats Cody Rhodes, then the likelihood is he's going to hold on to the belt for probably the majority of 2024. It's not like he's going to lose. It's not like he's going to beat Rhodes and then lose the belt at Backlash or whatnot. He's probably going to go deep into 2024 as the champion, and people just had enough. And it's also, he's a part-timer. People want, how good would it be to actually get a champion? Well, maybe not, because Seth Rollins is there every week and he sucks. But I just want the world champion to be back on SmackDown every single week. I don't want to be going 3-4 months and not seeing the champion. That's not right. Anyway, guys, that's it. Let me know your thoughts down below. Catch you in the next one. Peace.